What are you getting ready to do?
Have 8 more kids so I can put them in here. Did you see his eyes? Did you stop recording me?
No, you're on.
Okay, we're gonna test drive this van. I swore I'd never say that again after I sold our van. But we're gonna drive this van.
It's not too big.
No, I mean, you know, if I had a ladder, I could clean it. But I mean, who else wants a van where you can stand up? I mean, awesome. Well, you have your balloon. You can hold it. Oh, okay. I got it. All right, we are test driving the 350 chassis Ford Transit
Wagon edition, so it has the numerous amounts of church personnel
Seats.
moving, if you would.
Up here.
So this is the chassis we would look at by Ford for a Eurovan. This one is 148 inches long. It's built on the 350. I don't know what the weight carrying capacity is. I'll try to put it down here at the bottom. And the idea behind this is, how many people does this thing hold?
I think I counted 12.
12 people.
But I mean, they did it 12 so you can walk around. So I mean, if you had 15 kids, you might be able to throw an extra seat in there. But you would have to climb over seats to get places.
Right.
So yeah, 12.
12.
And you can stand up completely, obviously.
Yeah.
I will say,
Sorry, tape measure.
like, see, that's why they say don't put heavy things up there,
There's a
because you
shelf
will
up above our
take
head.
yourself out. Okay.
I love this window. I mean,
This
it's just
is an
like,
awesome window.
boom, window.
It is. Now here's the thing though,
Yeah.
that I have a problem with.
Yeah.
The windows in this van don't open. Now we have a special one, which the salesmen were shocked
I
about.
didn't even know they had it. You can
Yeah.
see it right here.
It's the little window by B, and there's another one over here, if you can see it, right there. But those are the only windows in the back that open. And that's the thing about all these Class Bs that's awesome, is all of those windows open. So how do we get something that doesn't have windows that open? We get something that doesn't have windows and then we cut them to make them?
B, how's the window?
Can you feel anything?
Like, do you feel air blowing on you at all?
Daddy, you opened it. Can it open more than that?
That's it. That's as far as it goes. Now, this one is nice if you get the passenger variant because you get the windows. Bad
Yeah.
thing about the windows is that you don't get the insulation quality that you need. So you're going to be cold in the winter and you're going to be hot in the summer. Follow on. This has, and Heather might be able to show it a little bit, up top, it has ducted air
You
conditioning.
can see our mic. There it is.
It has ducted air conditioning all the way up along the sides here, so everybody stays nice and cold, and it has heat vents all down through the center of the aisles. That's a big plus for us. But you lose a lot of standing height. I can't touch it. I cannot stand straight up anymore in this van, because I think the ceiling adds like 2 or 3 inches, and then the flooring added about another 2 inches, and so I lost my standing ability.
Which, man, we're trying to put a bed, if not 2 beds, up in the ceiling, so that causes a problem.
Yeah.
So the ProMaster, did you say those were higher or no?
The ProMaster's about the exact same height.
It's just wider.
It's just wider.
So what are we gonna do?
We don't know. Stay tuned.
That's right. I have a feeling we have a date with what, like AutoCAD, or
Yeah, I already did some CAD drawings for the ProMaster.
something.
Which was already tight. Because if you look where he's sitting right now, our idea was to have a table or something so him and Mama can sit back there and they can do some road schooling. I don't know if I can fit that right now. That ain't happening. Unless it's some kind of fancy flip up
You know what?
table.
What would be neat is you could do a single and a single, and then a table in the middle.
Yeah, that's an option.
That would be cool. And then when you're parked, if you wanted to, didn't want to use it as a kitchen table,
Yeah.
you could move that table and then maybe move the chair over to give you a little bit more
Yeah.
living space. The other downside about these versus a Class B that's already ready is these seats don't swivel.
No, they don't. And it's a $250 option to get a swivel seat.
But man, for $250, it's totally worth it.
Yeah.
Because this is your den and eating area.
Yep.
So you don't. So it's a shame because you're basically buying the skeleton,
Yeah.
and then you're just gonna.
Why is
Which
that
I mean,
a shame?
obviously.
I'm an artiste.
Oh well, I mean, it's a shame if you bought this because you're paying $45,000 for a new vehicle and you're gonna rip everything inside out.
Exactly.
But that's why you don't buy new.
That's right. We find the things that we like. Great Hospitality by Gary Ford in Fort Walton Beach. Highly recommend them. Gary Ford, we're not buying this from you.
Which they know. We have already
We talked to them. I was like,
this.
listen, man,
and
we're
they've
just
been
taking full
awesome.
advantage. They have been super nice. I still think that they think there might be a hope that we'll buy this thing. Ain't happening. So what I think Heather will notice a big difference with between this van and say the cargo van is the noise. They have it's pretty quiet. It's insulated with the floor and the roof. It's not loud. I bet if I put her in the cargo van, it'd be like a tin trap. It's just very noisy, very shaky.
But insulation will fix that?
Insulation will do a lot of fixing for that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, stay tuned
I'm going to show Heather doing donuts in a parking lot.
for me driving. Whoop, whoop.
Can we eat some?
Instead of getting out.
I really hope this
My
microphone's...
turn.
What? She's kicking me out.
That's right. Look at that. Didn't even have to get out. Comfortably got in. Pull the pants down. All right. Make it.
Pray for me. Not bad. She locked me out. She can't figure out where the unlock button is.
I was trying to find the unlock button, I promise. Okay.
Alright.
All right. So,
Well, drive with Peter, Peter.
Oh, you got like a little footstool here. You got like a little foot thing and you can rest your
what?
gangster lane.
Ready. Let's do this.
You look good in a van.
Let's do this.
Let's cry.
Don't know what that was. I was like,
Why are you saying peas? Alright, let's go.
what does this look like?
Gangsta.
I think that's gangster, like something like
We're never gonna make it in the gangs.
that. Okay.
You ready, buddy?
Yeah, let's drive this.
All right,
to
I was in the
mall.
middle of doing
Let's
something.
drive
You guys
this
interrupted.
right
Put
through
your
mall
thingy
doors,
down, your
and
camera.
Let's be crazy. Let's drive it all around the mall.
Okay, there we go.
She's
Oh
adjusting
wait, I
her
didn't
mirrors.
even.
Yeah.
Let me get closer.
5 minutes later.
Okay. All right, I'm ready. Did you put it in? Yeah. Where's the brake?
10 minutes later.
Where's? Oh, it's right here. By the way, on some of these, if you need to take and rotate the seat, you need to drop the brake and then rotate and then set up the parking brake. A little lesson I learned on YouTube. How do I know I'm gonna drive?
15 minutes later.
All right, let's do this, family.
Mom, drive it into the mall right here. Drive it into the mall.
You guys are supposed to do that at the same time as me. Oh, it automatically locks. Ours won't do that.
Ours locks when it goes into drive.
No, if we get one used.
Oh,
I'm talking
no.
about our vehicle. It rides really smoothly.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it?
No, it's really not.
She is coming out of a 1-ton truck, though, so she might be a little biased.
You mean not spoiled?
Yeah. She's led a hard life.
Right? It's a hard knock life for me. Totally sound like
The dash looks pretty nice. I like it. It's got good controls. Everything's where it needs to be. Both the passenger and the driver have their own windows and door locks, and well, there's cup holders for days. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. If you count this door, 5, 6. If you you count that, you could probably put a bottle in there but not open. 7.
That's because
8.
you have 15 people in this van.
You got space for days. The dash is real nice. This is like where you put your or you see your backup camera. The backup camera here is not very good. They put it really down low, like all you can see is the bumper really, and that's it. I mean, it's really
Here,
like everybody else put him up with a third brake light, not forward. So you want me to film you kind of parking in a parking spot?
No, it's gonna film you the backup camera. What do you need to know about it?
Like, it looks good,
Yeah,
but
it
doesn't show. It just shows you right behind you. Where most Eurovans, they'll actually have the brake light or the rear camera pointed straight down, and you can see everything.
Yeah, I can't even see this parking spot that I'm trying to get into. Wait, I'm going this way. You're not videotaping me being bad at driving, are you?
Nope.
Is this the highway?
There's no way you're gonna make this.
You watch. I don't have a clue where the lines are though. Move your camera. I can't see anything. Is it gonna beep at me?
Yeah.
Is there a sensor?
Yeah.
You sure?
That's what he says.
That's what he says. Famous last words. Look at that. He was right. Okay. Definitely in the middle of two spots.
I kind of want to get out and see what this
Don't videotape my parking job.
distance looks like. Hang on. So this is the 148 inch fitting into a normal spot. That's not too bad. You got the front to the back. She didn't get anywhere near the parking lines. You can see that's the parking line.
What?
Nothing. You did fine. It looks good. Like you can actually take it and fit it in a normal parking spot.
Why's your face look like that?
Oh, because you're nowhere in the lines.
I know I'm not. All right, let's try this. I am a strong left side parker.
I don't know if that's a thing.
Boom, I made it. In the spot perfectly.
She pulled into a spot perfectly. I'm proud of you. All right, drive it back. So this comes with integrated Bluetooth controls. The windows are awesome. You can see just about everything. It's got a little bit of pickup. Heather likes that. Big sunshade or shades here. You got a big spot up there to store stuff, and then over here and over here. So you got plenty of storage space.
Yeah.
In case you didn't see it before, there's the AC vents and stuff. They go all the way down the side over here. What else we got for you? How do you feel? Do you feel like you're driving a big bahunka-hunk?
I don't, but when I go like this and I look back, I kind of do.
It's almost ominous when you stare behind you, because you just got
All those.
oops, sorry. You got just seats for days, and then you got space behind those seats too.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's cavernous. I don't know if that's a word, but I don't know if you can use that to describe a van. But it's cavernous. Got a nice big glove box. Yeah. The driver's display looks good. Heather sits. She's yawning. The van bores her.
It does. I'm not a van girl. I don't know about you guys.
And what else I got for her? But the driver setup is really nice. I mean, she has just great view all in front of her. It's a massive window. So I mean, can you imagine just seeing the Italian Alps and Swiss Alps out in front of you right now?
You know what's weird is these go like that way. I think that's what it is.
It does. It kind of opens up, doesn't it?
Yeah. If there was a window that you could or needed to get rid of, it would be that back left, because I can't see it past him anyways.
Here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna find a van with 0 windows, and I'll probably put 2 windows in.
3. Actually, if you count the back.
I'll probably put 4 windows in. I'll put 2 small ones in the back around the beds and the counter space.
Small.
I'll put 2 windows.
That's your whole, like, you gotta
one
be able to see
one
that
over
thing.
here for B and another one on the sliding door. And each one of those windows is like $350 a piece, and that doesn't include the shipping. I think the shipping's outrageous. It's like $100 to $200
Well,
for
where's
each
this
window.
ship for? Maybe we could just pick it up. Yeah.
Washington State.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So
You know, I've always wanted to go see the redwoods.
yeah, I don't know if we're gonna have time. I do like the van. I really want to go see a ProMaster, and unfortunately there is no ProMasters. You gonna squeeze through?
Yeah.
Careful, careful. Ooh, that was close.
No, it was not. Don't make people think I'm a bad driver. It was good.
So we really want to go see a ProMaster because ProMaster gives us a wider area in the back. It's 73 inches. This one was, I think, 69 when we measured it, 69 and a half or 69
Because
and
right
3/4.
now he cannot sleep lengthwise. Widthwise?
Length.
Lengthwise, comfortably.
Nope, widthwise. Widthwise. Because we're trying to sleep east to west.
Yeah.
Because that saves us a huge amount of space.
And that's kind of a necessity.
Yeah. But
Unless you have a big king bed that you can go diagonally, but we don't.
you can do a queen bed in here, but that takes up so much space. And this is, once again, this is not meant to be a full-time RV living. This is meant to be 60-70% daily driver, 30-40% weekender RV 2-week trips at a time. So closing comments on the Ford Transit. Really like it. It's nice and quiet, it's well refined, it's not slapped together. So Ford, great job. The insides, the measurements, everything looks great. It drives great. It's got great cargo carrying capacity. It has great fuel economy for a gas van. It's 17 to 18 in 2021, somewhere like that. Altogether, it's a high contender. I think it's either going to be this or the ProMaster, and we're going to go try the ProMaster next. Well, that wraps up our tour of the Ford Transit. Had a great time taking a look at it. Highly recommend it if anybody else is considering it. The goal for us right now is to go test drive a ProMaster, and then we'll let you know from there. All right, guys. As always,
Like, comment, and subscribe.
bye everybody. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
I can't hit the stop button. It's too bouncy.